Stroke my, lick my, suck my cock. It's the first time for you. So here's what you do. Unzip me and strip me and show me you care. Don't go ripping out my pubic hair. Reach for my, grab for my, pull at my cock. You can do it with ease. Just get a new.
Everybody, welcome to the Jamby Christmas special, anticipated for, well, until we thought of it. Yeah.
Who was thinking? Speak for yourself.
I want to give a shout out to, this is one of our sponsors.
Doesn't matter if you're looking for a fresh new outfit for Christmas Eve or just last minute gifts. We got you covered at drippedinc.com. That's www.drippedinc.com, and use code DRIP20 DRIP20 for 20% off.
That's a real statement.
Okay.
Another tribute. I don't know if you heard, but you know Jason Gassaway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you know. You
we all
played with
football
him.
together.
Yeah. His mom died yesterday.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, so
hey, Jason, so sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah, no, if you want to give a tribute out, go for it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Jason. Yeah, I mean, I always respected you, and your mom and dad used to come and play the games. I remember meeting your dad a couple times. So. Sorry to hear about that, brother.
Yeah, no.
Well, you know, we all are dying to just get off this planet. You know that, right?
I would like to be immortal.
Okay.
No, seriously, I have a fear of dying. I've seen it. I witnessed it. I was there front row. I don't ever want to die. It's weird. I don't even want to age.
Well, sorry, brother. You've already done all of that.
Hey, I look fucking good, though.
No.
Okay, I have no muscle mass, and I am thinner than shit right now.
Yeah.
But the Kentucky tornadoes. What is your take?
That was horrible, man.
Give it to us. Oh,
I don't know. You know, that's horrible when any natural disaster comes and hits people. And, you know, it's horrible. Natural disasters are just that. They're natural. You're not ready for them. And when something like that happens, I feel horrible for those folks. I wish them all a speedy recovery.
I like how you said.
I don't know.
I like how you said natural disasters are natural. I can't even.
Captain Obvious.
I can't even respond to that one.
Right.
Hey, you ever? Now you got 2 kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
that I know of.
several that you have no idea about.
I'm thinking about my newest addiction.
Yes. Oh shit.
You know, we're all addicted to something, but it's Instagram.
You're addicted to Instagram?
Yeah, it's like I love looking at just the pictures and not seeing all the bullshit commentary.
Oh, so.
Well, because I was, doing the Facebook before.
Yeah, because.
But then, last year kind of made Facebook look ugly. And so I just kind of started looking at the Instagram and just looking at people's and friends' pictures. And I like that. I like that instead of reading all bullshit. Yeah, and it's pure and it's fun. That's like my newest thing.
I kind of agree with that.
I enjoy the Instagram.
I kind of agree with that. What you're saying, because
it's harmless fun.
Yeah, with Instagram, you just get pictures. You say, "Oh, that looks great," or whatever.
Yeah.
But with Facebook, it's so personal.
Yeah. That whole Facebook thing is that's gonna explode. I think that's actually why we have a lot of problems that we have in our society today. Is the way Facebook and other social media things, and here I'm talking about. I like the Instagram, but I think they've kind of like taken our society and done this like slow spiral towards bullshit.
Yeah.
And then I say, oh yeah, I check out my friends on Facebook, and so or Instagram, and it's I don't know. I guess I'm giving them too much props tonight.
No. Carry
But,
on. Carry on, wayward son.
There'll be peace when you are done.
That's why I love you. You know, not many people get references anymore. What's funny is Troy DeBone. I will bring up movie references, and nobody understands what the fuck I'm talking about. But you know who always does is Troy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knows exactly what I'm talking about because we worked together for so many years, and I would say something and say, "Oh yeah, that's from Christmas Vacation." That's from. But yeah,
I was just watching that the other day.
No,
It's a classic. Come on.
if you don't like Clark W. Griswold,
He's Mr.
he's
Christmas.
Mr. Christmas. You remind me of Mr. fucking Christmas. I see your fucking posts on Facebook.
Oh,
Jesus
yeah.
Lord, what holiday do you not go fucking all out for? And I know you love your kids, but Jesus
Well,
Lord.
That's why I go all out. Is I do it just for my kids, So-
Yeah.
And they love it. They love it. They've gotten to a point now. I've got them trained. I just pull the boxes out and put it out, and they set it up. They do like 90% of the work, and I'm just like,
Oh,
a little more to the left.
so you fucking went total brilliant on this. You went, you guys want Christmas?
You
Yeah,
got to set it up.
You're the fucking elves now, motherfuckers. Yeah, no, hey, that's brilliant. Gunnar put all the lights on my mom's house, and then Christy did this whole man cave. But yeah, no, when you
I was
don't,
saying that it does look a
Yeah.
little effeminate.
she got a stocking for all my grandchildren and my children. It's fucking wonderful. She's
Well, Christy's she's a good woman.
it's unspeakable. So anyway, moving on. You ever try to play old school songs for your kids, and it fails?
Yeah, they think they're lame. Actually, no, I'll take that back. I got the Sirius XM radio on the truck,
Yeah.
and my son always asks for Ozzy Boneyard.
Who?
Ozzy's Boneyard.
Oh, Ozzy Osbourne.
Ozzy Osbourne's
Oh,
Boneyard.
yeah.
Because I play that all the time, and my daughter wants to listen to the pop or the top hits,
Yeah.
and then I'll put on the rock and roll. And my 9-year-old, he requested. He says to his sister, "You've had 2 songs. Now let me have a song on Ozzy's Boneyard."
Yeah, because you got to split it up. Sister gets a couple songs.
Yeah.
Brother gets a couple songs. You get a couple songs. What I've discovered over the years is my kids, as they've gotten older, do not want to listen to one fucking song I want to play. Not a fucking one.
That's what happens.
And it bothers the shit out of me because I'm like, no, listen to this. This is a really good song. I'm like, no. Gunner's the worst at it. Gunner, and then Megan, she's the second worst. Brandon will give a little taste. He'll give a little try, and but he's told me he really liked the song, and then he told his brother that it sucked. So I was like, nobody's telling me
being
the
nice
truth.
to his dad.
But our music back in the day was way better. I mean, rap especially. And
that
Gunner,
old school rap was good stuff.
yeah.
Man.
Hey, you're a nurse.
I prefer Merce, but yeah. Not to be
Hey,
confused with a purse.
I wanted to ask you, did you take the MCATs or you settled on nurse? Nurse is like a total fucker thing.
No. I'm fine. I'm fine with being a nurse, and I'm the house supervisor now. So actually, I just run. Just run the show.
Did you ever consider the MCATs?
No.
No.
I didn't want that responsibility. That's fine.
I don't want any responsibility.
We've noticed.
No, you know what? It's funny with me is I'll have this great job, but I dumb myself down because of what you just said. I know more than, and this is not being cocky, but I usually know more than the people I'm working with.
No.
But I'll dumb myself down
Down to their level.
because the more you know, the more responsibility you fucking have to take on.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Some people are all right with this responsibility, and some people are. I don't want.
Yeah. No. I run from it. I really do.
It's all good.
Yeah. No.
all
I can handle it, but I just, it too much on your head. You got enough life problems. I really need to worry about Johnny, Bill, and Stan not getting their fucking shit done that day.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck, I got Gunner, Megan, and Brandon, and Chris. Really? I'm going to add these fools to the mix? No.
It's all right.
Yeah. I'd rather be like Stan or Bill or Bob. Just like settle in.
Go home and not get a phone call.
Yeah.
Not have to worry about it.
Oh, no, yeah. If, it's funny. I have friends who work for the county. I worked for the county before. That whole call you in the middle of the night.
Yeah, it's not fun.
No. My whole prognosis of that is don't fucking answer your phone. If they can't get a hold of you, Ryan, you don't have to go do shit. That is called irresponsibility, children. So COVID, oh man, they're coming back. The restrictions and everything. You being in the medical field.
Yeah.
All due respect. That new strain, what is that? The Oxababala?
Omicron.
Yeah, what is that?
Okay.
Succochrome is what I call it.
So to get this straight, the flu has over 200 different serotypes. So that means in the last 100 years that we've had the flu, it's mutated and changed well over 200 times. And so this is, I won't say it's a new flu, but it's the same. It's a new virus, and it's going to mutate, and it's going to continue mutating. And if they're just going to freak out the whole time for every mutation, we're just going to have to wear masks the rest of our life. I don't know. They're eventually going to have to get to a point where they treated it like the flu, and they weren't so worried about it. But it's just everyone getting sick at once. It inundated our system, and that's where they're just trying to get a handle on it. I understand it. I don't like the masks. I prefer, to treat it how we treated the flu before. You just washed your hands, you gelled up, you stayed away from people. If you felt sick, you just, hey man, I'm not feeling well. You just don't get close to your friends. But it is what it is.
I totally agree with you. From the start of all this, I said it's a strain of fucking flu.
Well, it's not. It's a little different than the flu, but
it's a little stronger.
Yeah.
But every flu that we've had over the thousands of years, sometimes you're down for a week. Sometimes you're down for 2 weeks. I've had the flu. I was down for 7 days wishing for death. But it was the fucking flu. Yeah. And my whole household got it. My kids, my wife, everything back in the... this is 1990 fucking 1. And it's the flu, man. And everybody's panicking. Now we got to wear masks everywhere we fucking go. And I thought it was ending, and now it's just restarting. And there's no fucking way that the government isn't behind any of this. Because I don't understand it, Ryan. You can have your opinion, and I want you to express your opinion.
Well, it's just,
not to cost your job.
My opinion's like assholes. We all got one. So, and I can just let...
I had to check. Wait, there it is.
Oh! Now you got to tell your buddies that you got a stinky
Now
finger,
I'm excited. Right? No. Yeah. No,
Jimmy digresses. So, actually, you just never were there. No, it's gonna, once it settles out, you'll see the mask stuff. But it's, a lot of it's political. You don't see, there's a few states that are crazy over it. California being one of them, New York being another one, and there's some states that are like whatever. You know, you got Texas, you got Florida. You know, I mean, these are the big ones that are in the news
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
And you know, there's 46 other states and a couple, you know, other areas that feel different ways, and you know, it is what it is. I really feel that people should be responsible for themselves and take care of themselves, and eventually we'll get there. But right now we have someone telling us to do something, and if we don't do it, you won't be allowed into shops, you won't be allowed to eat or whatever. So I was just in San Francisco last week.
Yeah.
And everywhere we went, I had to show the picture that or you know, you can show it on your phone, but I had to show the
that you
picture
were
that I had been
vaccinated.
vaccinated.
Really, to get into the place.
This is all down in San Francisco.
Wow.
And they're like, if you don't have it and you haven't been vaccinated, you can't come in to the restaurant, to the bar, even if you're sitting outside. They're like, you can't come in this area. And they've made it a police state. And you almost feel like they were the Gestapo. They'd be
So it's almost like martial law.
we need to see your papers before you can go to the next, you know, it's just
So it's almost like martial law. It's like, if you don't have this, you ain't getting shit.
right.
Ryan, how did we get here?
Newscomb? I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, seriously. I mean, did you ever think you would live in a world that
No.
we couldn't leave the house without a mask on? Or if you didn't know the person next to you, you would have to have a mask on?
No. And I wear masks at work all the time, and
Yeah, I
and
know.
I
I see ambulance drivers, and they're always, you know, they got
Yeah.
masks on, and they're in the same fucking vehicle. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
No, I like the one guy driving in his car and he's still got his mask on.
Yeah,
I think that's the guy that's being the most safe.
yeah, by themselves. That drives me fucking batty. I'm like,
Yeah.
and I'll be at
Just
a
don't
stop
be
sign.
that guy. Just
yeah,
don't be that guy.
I'll be at a stop sign. I'll look over and I'm like, you're in your car by yourself. And retard is not a good word to say. I love retarded
Children.
people. Yeah,
Children.
Don't
say
they're no, mentally enhanced. I was trying to backpedal as far as I could.
just keep going.
But yeah, no, it's crazy, and the fact that you can't get a job if you don't have a vaccination is fucked.
Yeah.
And that's where we're headed. If you don't
Well,
have that
and-
card,
yeah.
you ain't getting a job.
Yeah. Well, and then even in my field, you know, they mandate that all of us have it, and they've been losing nurses like droves, you know, and it's sad because you're losing highly skilled, qualified, and much needed support staff, and they're saying, well, there are people that are like, I don't believe in that, I don't want to put that in my body, and they're like, well, but it's mandated and you have to, and they're like,
Yeah.
okay, well, see you later. I'm gonna go somewhere where it's not mandated, and so it's it is what it is.
I don't like being forced to do something by the government. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's basically, we might as well live in Nazi Germany.
It's become a police state.
Yeah. And it's like, you know, you don't do this, you don't get to do shit. And I was like, this is America, man. And then that's why, you know, and I know you have your differences, but that's why I like Trump, because he doesn't give two fucks. And I didn't like Trump when he started, but I liked him at the end, and I like him now because Joe Biden he's
The State of the Union is not doing so hot.
No,
right now,
I don't
I'll
get
tell you
too
what.
political because that's not my genre. But I mean, something's got to change. You know,
There's
it's
a world hurt right now.
Yeah. How do you go from severe, moderate to worse psoriasis? How do you have severe or moderate? I know I ask you a medical question every week. Last week,
Psoriasis? We're talking about
yeah,
cirrhosis or
no psoriasis, because it says on the commercial. I don't know if I have moderate or to severe psoriasis.
oh.
Well,
I guess it just depends on how bad it itches.
well, it's like, you know, what we talked about last show. It was like, you know, how do you have, you know, multiple sclerosis?
because you don't have single sclerosis.
Yeah. No. So how do you go? How do you not know if you have moderate or
Well, you
severe?
look at it and it's severe. I mean, it's all over the place.
No, it's one of those
go.
commercials that bother me.
See, I don't watch TV anymore, so I don't have to worry about the commercials. You did kind of throw me there.
People don't like to hear their truth, really. It's just a common thing. I mean, even from myself to all the way down my family tree and my mom and everything.
I thought you had a family poll.
Well, I'm the only one on the poll. That's the unfortunate part. But yeah, a lot of people don't like to hear the truth, and the truth sells shit. You free. How long can I pause like this? No,
Just don't get stuck.
you ever watch Inglourious Bastards?
Great movie. I love Quentin Tarantino.
Yes. He is awesome.
You put his name on something and it just...
Yeah, no,
it
it's
flies.
like you have to watch that movie. It's
Yes.
what did he do? Django?
Oh, God, he's done so
yeah,
many.
and then Pulp Fiction.
Well, that's when I fell in love with him, was Pulp Fiction.
You know what movie I really liked?
What was that?
Was Dusk Till Dawn with him and Clooney.
Yeah.
And it's a bizarre, weird movie. My parents were so into it until they turned into vampires. And they said, what the fuck? I said, no, that's when it got better. But, man, the Germans were dicks. Are you German?
I don't know. I'm a good American. I'm
Yeah,
a Heinz 57. I think I got a little bit of everything.
No,
in
but
me.
you watch that movie, and they're so pompous. Those officers that were top of the regiment in the regime, and they just were. I mean, just their character was a dick.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Power does that.
were they that much of a dick? They just didn't care.
I'm sure they were.
But
I mean,
why,
I wasn't there. It's like,
But why kill a fucking nation of people?
Adolf Hitler was a very off fella, and he had some
Yeah, no,
ideas. and
he was actually. They said he was senile toward his last 4 to 5 years.
Well, I'll tell you what he did was atrocious, and horrible. They made some movies about it and stuff, but I think too is when those people have power, like you've heard that saying, that absolute power corrupts absolutely.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And you give anyone that kind of power, and
It's like Thanos from the Avengers.
yeah, man, I can do it, man.
That
I'll
one
make
more ring.
half of everybody disappear. But I mean, they just, once they got that kind of power, they've done some really interesting studies with people. And there was a great study done back in the 70s where they were at a college and they put a paper out, and they said, that they wanted people for a week to come do a study, and they'd pay them. And people came to do the study, and as they came in, they gave them a role. And they gave them the role, and they said, you're going to be, either the role was a dominant position or the other role was a submissive. And these were just normal people on a college campus. And it got so severe, the dominants were being so severe to the submissives that they had to stop the study early.
Wow.
Because they took on the roles so drastically, and they followed it, and these were just normal people.
Yeah.
And it was just a role that they were playing, and they got a little too carried away. So just now imagine it in real life.
No,
I can literally just kill you.
Yeah.
And so, and it's okay.
Like I said, when I saw the movie last night, and I haven't seen it in a long time, but I was like, my God, these people were the most evil people ever. And I love Brad Pitt in this movie, and the Bear Jew. You remember the Bear Jew?
I love them all.
Yeah.
That was a great movie.
Yeah, no.
And actually, the guy who played what was his name? The gentleman who played
the super Nazi.
Yeah, he
was awesome.
He won an Academy Award
Yeah.
for that.
Remember when he went into the cabin and he knew that everybody was harbored underneath the floor, and he came in all calm and had a nice conversation, smoked his pipe, drank some milk, And then he goes, okay. And he walks out. He goes, and he said the exact words. He goes, ladies, go ahead. And all his troops came in and just shot the fuck out of the floor and killed everybody. Yeah. And that one girl got away, and she's running through the field, and he had fucking bullets to back on her, and he said, run, Fräulein, run. And he let her go. Yeah. It was a empowering movie, but I was rooting for Brad Pitt the whole time. Scalp those motherfuckers. Remember? Because he would scalp them.
Yeah.
Let's move on. That's Inglourious. You know, here's a funny thing I heard. Okay. So, I want to run this by you. So, you know, people hate rats.
Rats.
Okay. Rats come with diseases, right?
Yeah.
They invade your home.
Okay.
So you see a rat run in through your front door. What do you do?
Boy, I guess I chase it down and try to kill it and try to get it out of the house.
Exactly. Now, I love when I have fucking knowledge. Now, I rarely have knowledge. Now, did you know that the common squirrel, he runs in your front door? Did you know that that squirrel has as much diseases as that rat? What do you do to the squirrel? You chase it out, don't you? You try to protect
Well, actually,
the squirrel.
shooting them and eating them is a pretty good idea.
Well,
too.
yeah. No,
I did do a little
what
time
you,
down
Phil
south.
Robertson from the fucking Duck Dynasty? He eats squirrels.
I did a little time down south.
Did you live in Louisiana?
Texas.
I heard squirrel's delicious, actually. It's like chicken, and Uncle Phil, he eats the shit out of those things. But, no, but isn't that interesting?
Well, because it doesn't look all soft and,
most people...
and poofy and cuddly.
Yeah,
and,
most people be like, oh, squirrel, and then let's save it and try to get out the door. Same diseases as a rat does. Yeah. Rat comes in, stomp it, kill it, crush it, throw it in the garbage. Squirrel, cuddly. Same diseases. That's your knowledge for the night, my friend.
All right.
Thank you for sharing.
It's good to know. Thanks for coming out.
You know what's funny is because of COVID and, you know, the reunions kind of came to a cease. You know, our high school reunions. You know, you're a year under me, but
yeah, we didn't have our reunion.
No, we
our
didn't,
30th.
yeah,
we didn't partake.
We didn't either.
I think a few people got together, but they were buddies, but not like what was planned.
No. It was lame. It wasn't like, you know, a big festival.
I was too fat to show up anyway, so that's okay.
You know what? So was I. You know what? It's funny now. I'm all thin. I lost like 60 pounds. I want to show up to.
I found it. I found your 60.
I want to show up somewhere and be like, check it, GQ, motherfucker. Yeah.
I want you to. I want that to happen.
The funny thing at my 10-year reunion, so me and Matt Brady are walking around, and it's a funny story. We're walking around the room, and it's at the Flamingo Hotel. Right. Now, me being me, I have a room. I'm a single man. I got myself a room.
Okay.
Because, you know, I didn't want to...
Jimmy brought little Jimmy to the party.
No, I didn't want to drive.
Very
after,
smart.
You know.
Yeah.
I was being responsible, right?
Yeah.
So I didn't want to drive, and I figured, why not stay here, and if I get lucky, you know, hey, shit, we ain't got to go nowhere.
You were walking around Matt Brady, though.
This is true. So Matt gets really excited at reunions. He's that guy who you know, he's got his name badge, he covers it, and he walks up to everybody and goes, "Guess who I am?" Well, fucking, has Matt Brady looked any different?
No,
since 1989?
I think he looks the same.
But it was hilarious because he would cover it and go, "Guess who I am?" And they go, "Matt." I'm like, "Oh, you got me." I'm like, "Oh my God." This is what I'm walking around. And I love he's my best friend. So he goes, "Hey, Jimmy, look at her." And I look, drop dead gorgeous. Like, super smoking hot.
Nah.
Right?
Yeah.
I have no fucking clue who she is, but she graduated with me. So Matt gets, because on the tables there's always the fucking yearbook. So
Yeah.
and he goes, "That's her," and she was like Dorky McDorkerson in high school.
Yeah, she bloomed.
Oh boy,
Did she?
So
Who was it?
no, you know what? I still don't remember her name. I was so
You didn't look at her name
no, I
tag,
was
huh?
so dumbfounded by the change. And Matt goes, "Come on." And so we go over there, and he does the same fucking thing. He goes, "Guess who I am?" And she's like, "Matt." I'm like, I'm not even going to cover my fucking name tag. You know who I am. Kind of a big deal. But I was amazed. And the amazing part, Ryan, is you ever notice that girls from high school, sometimes who were fugly as fuck, blossom into these beautiful flowers. And the ones who were super hot in high school are fucking fugly as fuck.
It's all perspective.
No, I can look. Perspective. I perspect that you were fucking fugly. Yeah, it is perspective. If I look at you and you look like you fucking just ruined yourself over the last 20 years, you aren't making the cut.
Actually, that was what's fun about going to the reunions. Is the only reason I wanted to go is to see old friends, yeah, but to see who got fat.
You're just trying to get in the hot tub with people.
Well,
you can't
back
throw
then.
that, yeah, you can't throw that over my shoulders, bro.
Not anymore. I settled that down, man. I had to get over that.
You ever wonder what kind of meal you get from chamomile tea?
Cammy.
It was just an obscure thing. I just wanted to ask you, what the fuck kind of meal do you get from chamomile tea?
Right. Yeah. Okay.
There's no meal in chamomile. It sounds good. It's almost like you get like soup in a cup.
Right.
But there's no meal in chamomile tea.
Right.
I know.
Next.
You ever what? So you say you don't. You don't watch TV that often, but you've heard of the show My 600-Pound Life.
I think I've heard of that.
Those reality shows are killing me a slow death.
It's like they follow someone around that's severely overweight. Right?
Yeah. I mean, come on. I'm trying to figure out, when you got to about 3 bills, what part of you was saying, this might be going
the wrong way.
Left side of Texas.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, they're on a reality show, 600-Pound Life. Yeah. And they can't even move. They're like this big gelatinous blob of goo that lives on this earth. And then, and then it's the same doctor every time. This little poor fucker, he's foreign. Really nice guy. And he's like, "You've got to lose weight." And, and they never lose the weight. He gives them like 6 months. You got to get down to this before I do the surgery. And then they never do it. Mm. And then you thought that was bad enough. Then there's 1,000-Pound Sisters. So it's two fat sisters.
And you wonder why I don't watch
and if you
TV
watch,
anymore.
If you watch all these shows, though, there's one common thread. It's this skinny ass boyfriend.
Oh.
Who, I don't know what he's achieving. Maybe he's doesn't have to do shit, but he goes out and gets like $5 as a fucking KFC for his woman all the time, or
I guess he's making her happy.
Or bags of McDonald's, and I mean, they're feeding the problem. And I'm like, dude, do you not see? And how do you find the vagina? You can lift up all that belly and find a sandwich. Seriously. You're like,
or the remote. When
I mean, and there's no fucking way, Ryan. There's no fucking way they properly clean their ass. You can't be that big and properly clean your ass.
well, I tell you what,
I've had trouble myself, and I'm
Yeah.
thin. But you really,
Baby wipes.
yeah, no, yeah, baby. I'm telling you, baby wipes are the thing now. But yeah, there's no way. And so this little skinny bastard's like all up on it, trying to hold his breath. And
Different strokes for different folks, Jim.
oh man, but I mean, it's like he can just curl up on a boob and stay warm.
Try it. You might like it.
I mean, but when you see it, and
Yeah.
then you realize these people get paid to be on the show. They get paid, right?
Hey, where's my check?
Exactly. 4 bills a go, and hey, I'll get you on the show. Ryan's 700-pound life. So
No, that's the whole reason I don't work in the ICU anymore. Our patients are getting heavier, and they're getting bigger, and too many people are getting injured, and I didn't want to do that anymore.
I totally respect that, and I understand that. Yeah, because you see a lot. When I did carpet with Troy, we did a lot of the retirement homes, and we saw old people being carried out on a stretcher daily. I would have to like exit the hallway so they can, come through.
They're all just dying to get off this planet.
Yeah, and you know what? Those were the worst environments to ever work in. I mean, you go down to the kitchen hall, and there's like 5, 6, 7 to 10 old ass motherfuckers holding on to the last breath, slunched over, not even eating their fucking food. Just you can walk up and slap them in the face with your dick, and they would know the difference. That is a horrible example. Do not follow that example. But it's
Next.
Did you know it's easier? See, here's my little knowledge for you. It's easier for 2 people to move a couch than one. One person struggles. 2 people, it's an easy peasy thing.
Yeah.
And that's my take. That's one to grow on, kids.
Jimmy's words of wisdom.
Reality shows just, that's how people make money off of those. And I'm sitting here struggling, going, really? 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 But my son will tell you, well, you gotta just get at it. Remember the Saturday Night Live Sweaty Balls?
No.
You don't?
I don't.
Oh my god.
Sweaty balls?
Yeah,
Sweaty balls?
Alec Baldwin. Yeah.
Oh, God, poor Alec.
No, I know. But, I mean, that bad luck is one thing. I am filtrated with bad luck. But that was just 2 people, prop gun.
Well, you hear now that they've subpoenaed his cell phone, and they want to look at everything that's on his cell phone, all his conversations. I just heard about this the other day.
They're going to ridicule him for an accident.
Well, they're like, well, why was there a real bullet in there? Well, whether he pulled the trigger or not,
He
thought it was a prop gun.
He's not the stunt coordinator. That's all on the stunt coordinator's head. Not Alec Baldwin's head. That stunt coordinator. He's supposed to set up the props. He's supposed to get the stunts together. That's on him. That's not on Alec at all. I used to sit as a child and remember having 3 to 4 sweaty balls in my mouth. And then I'd look over at my mom, and she was guzzling sweaty balls all night long. Just one sweaty ball after another sweaty ball. They were so delicious. And then I would find my friends and go, would you like some sweaty balls? And they said yes. So they would eat the sweaty balls. You would love sweaty balls. Great company. But yeah, no, and
I have them all the time.
to see your mom,
I run down the road and I've got shredded
to
balls.
see your mother just juggling sweaty balls in her mouth is spectacular.
Yeah.
She loved those balls.
Yeah.
They were delicious. I saw my dad actually guzzle a couple sweaty balls because they were that good.
Well,
I can't hold it together. Okay. Thank you, Alec Baldwin, for
for your sweaty balls.
You ever see two really ugly? I saw this on Facebook the other night, and it was like these two fucking fugly motherfuckers got engaged, and it's my mom's friends. So I couldn't help myself. So I walk upstairs and I go, "Hey, Mom," I said, "It's true. Two kissers mitts can come together and have love." And she's like, "Knock it off."
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? And it's true. Love is in the air. Love is, and, the holiday season, people,
Yeah.
they get a little overzealous and they're like, hey,
Get you a little-
it's my life as a clown, right?
Yeah.
And the best part about her is she's adapted that I am a clown. I can help myself. You've known me for years.
I agree. You're a clown. Clowns are scary.
No, I watched a little bit of Dead Poet Society. You know what the weirdest part of that movie? It's a great movie. Robin Williams. Who sends their kids to boarding school? That is just...
They're
horrible.
usually pretty wealthy, and the kids get in the way. They just send them off to boarding school.
That's horrible.
I agree. It's a kind of an East Coast thing.
Yeah, no, it doesn't happen on the West Coast. It's
Well,
always
it
like
does, but not
Boston.
like what's the East Coast. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I saw that last night. And then, I take little excerpts and I write them down for no apparent reason. But Keanu Reeves is the man. That's all I got to say. No, that fucking guy. Think about it. You've seen the videos. No. Ryan really has to do his research.
Which videos?
No, Keanu Reeves. He's martial arts expert, weaponless defense.
Yeah.
And when you watch like The Matrix and John Wick and all that, his gun, he actually knows how to do all that.
I've actually seen a lot of those videos of him.
If
He's really into it.
If there's an apocalypse, we got to find Keanu and just, hey, what do you want to do? What's a weird dream of mine is for vacation destinations.
Oh, my dream. I know. I've been looking at like Tulum. Looks like a lot of fun down in Mexico.
Oh, I was like, where the fuck is it? Sounded like Delaware.
Tulum. Down in Mexico.
Tulum, Ohio.
No, it looks down in Mexico. They got all these really cool areas where there's just like these big holes and you jump in them and the water's down in there and it's like I don't know. It just once again I saw it on Instagram.
Yeah, no, I've
So
seen those.
it looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I've seen those like pools of like this crystal blue, like you can see 20 feet to the bottom.
Yeah, that's what.
I've never had that.
Neither have I.
I've been to Hawaii. I didn't have that there either. I've been to Mexico twice. I didn't have that there either.
No.
I had basically the fucking Bodega Bay water.
Oh.
But it was warmer.
That's not too clear.
No, but it was warmer, but it's not clear. I want to see if the great white is about to eat my feet. I don't want to be out there going, And what's weird about that is I'm drunk as shit. Graduation vacation. The second time. I got to go twice. I wasn't spoiled. Shut up. But we go to Mexico, and it's like midnight. And I'm deathly afraid of sharks. I fell the first night, and a glass bottle went into my knee. Was still embedded in my knee, so I got a bloody knee. I'm out there.
I bet there was no alcohol involved with that.
No. They say I passed out. I say I got knocked down. But they had to carry me all the way back to the hotel.
Whatever.
But that night, I recouped and I went out to the beach. I was past the break, just fucking bobbing for sharks with a bloody knee.
Oh.
Because Makos and sharks feed at night.
Yeah,
The fuck was wrong? And since I survived that, thinking about it, I don't go in the water anymore. If it's a pool, I'll go in a pool, I'll go in a river, I'll go in a lake. Fuck the ocean. And my girlfriend is a diver. She's trying to get me to be eaten by a shark. I don't know what. What? Do you see the effect on the NFL? I don't know if you watch a lot of football anymore. You might be bitter. But COVID is kicking their ass right now.
Oh, yeah.
They moved the Raider game because the Browns have too much COVID. I don't know how this is going to end up, but it's kind of fucked.
Well, it's the state. It's the way things are right now.
Oh, have you noticed recently? So me and Christy went to the gas station down at Rotten Robbie's, and she was she's like, "Hey, can you go in there and I gotta fill my tire." And she went to, now they have a credit card machine. It's fucking illegal to charge for fucking air and water in California. So she's been paying for it on her credit card. And I told her, I said, what? No, what? Bullshit. I went in there, I said, turn on your machine. And they turned it right on. She got free air. But she's been swiping the card thinking you had to pay for air and water.
Oh, God.
Ryan, it's illegal.
Is it?
Yeah.
I didn't know
In
that.
California, you cannot charge for air and water.
Well, they used to always have a little quarter thing.
No.
They changed that?
No, that went out the window when they figured out they can't charge anymore. So they put that little metal slot so you can't, So all you got to do is go in there, tell them, turn on the air, and you hit the activation button on the side. And you get free air and water. Yeah, fucking air and water, really? I can breathe air. I can get water. You really going to charge me fucking money for air and water?
I can make water.
Hey, what if I just sit next to the machine and blow into a fucking hose? You go, you guys want air for your tire?
Yeah. You're making me nervous.
Is it full yet? No pressure. Okay, hold on. I got a good one coming. Yeah, no, it's ridiculous. Basically, I just want to tell everybody, very Merry Christmas. Times are hard. COVID sucks. The government
Sucks.
has got their ass up their heads. What? Heads up their ass.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do that. That'd be bad. That'd be weird. If you can get your ass up your head, then you got something really wrong with you.
Sign on the dotted line.
But
You're gonna make a reality show about you.
I couldn't even just end the show with something that made sense. But I love you, Ryan. Thank you for being here.
Anything for you, Jimmy.
Embrace life as you have it, because a lot of people are falling off as we get older, and that's part of life. And so hopefully I'll be here next year with this clown doing another Christmas special that is basically, if neither one of us dies, I'm betting on me dying first, which he also is probably betting on that too. But
I'm hoping it.
yeah, but
You before me, man.
I'll let Ryan.
It's like I don't got to be the fastest guy. If there's there's a bear chasing us, I don't have to be the fastest guy. I just got to be faster than you.
Yeah, Ryan. Ryan, give your Christmas spiel.
Oh yeah, I just want to say thanks for having me on the show again, Jimmy. It's fun. We come out here, we have a good time, have a couple cocktails, hang out with an old buddy, just shoot the shit. And all those people out there, we love you too. And I hope Happy New Year's, Happy Thanksgiving, Happy Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, all that good stuff to all you people out there. And you know what? I tested him with my little meat thermometer. He doesn't have a fever. But you know what? Everyone, whatever, just have a good time. Enjoy the holidays. Enjoy your family and your friends. And if you got kids,
send them away to boarding school. We already covered that. You won't have to deal with shit.
Enjoy life.
Thank you, everybody. It's been a wonderful holiday special for the Jamby Show. Please follow us. Please tell your friends. Please tell everybody. It sounds like a little gimmick or whatever, but we kind of take it seriously. I know I do. I know he does. And, we get like 1 million followers. We get fucking paid, man. So fucking...
We got a ways to go.
Yeah. Raise the bar. Raise it up a little bit. Just tap-a-roo. Tap it in the hole, Happy. Tap-a-roo. Yeah. That's all you got to do. So you guys be safe. Merry Christmas. And we will see you after the New Year. We're out. Jamby Show. Love you.
Look-a-my, suck-a-my cock. It's the first time for you. So here's what you do. Unzip me and strip